Surprises happen. Your finances can feel fragile until you build a real safety net. Today, you'll get a simple, practical plan to build an emergency fund in 3 months. It doesn't rely on luck or perfect timing, just steady steps you can start today. First, decide what you're building. An emergency fund is not a vacation fund or a dream project fund. It's money that covers essentials if your income stops or a big bill hits. Think in terms of essentials. For most people, that means rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transport, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Non-essential spending doesn't count here. Let's put a concrete target on the goal. Small households often need around 3 months of essentials. If your essentials come to $2,000 a month, your target would be around $6,000 for 3 months. If you're unsure, start with your last 3 months of spending. Add up the essentials you couldn't live without. This becomes your target for the 3-month fund. Now map your current cash flow. For a week or two, write down every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend. The goal is to see where the money goes and what you can redirect. Separate needs from wants. Needs are the bills you must pay to live and work. Wants are the things that are nice but not necessary. Identify the big drains, maybe a costly subscription, daily coffee on the way to work, or many small impulse buys. The pattern matters more than the size of any single expense. With a realistic target in mind, plan how to reach it in 3 months. Do the math. How much do you need saved per month to hit the target on schedule? If you have $6,000 to save in 3 months, that's $2,000 per month. Put that number in a simple plan you can actually follow. If your current income won't cover $2,000 a month after essentials, you'll need to cut more or boost income. This is the moment to be honest about what's possible. Open a dedicated savings channel. Set up a separate bank account just for this fund. Give it a name like Emergency Fund 3 months so you don't mistake it for other money. Make the money move automatically. On payday, set up an automatic transfer for a fixed amount into that account. Treat this like a bill you must pay yourself before you touch anything else. Pay yourself first, every time. Automating takes the decision away from willpower. You win when you never have to decide whether to save this month. Now look for extra income you can start this month. Small side gigs can add real momentum. Think about tasks you can do in evenings or weekends. Turn skills into cash. If you write, edit, code, teach, or drive, you have options. Pick one that fits your time and energy and test it for 4 weeks. Sell items you don't use. A clean out can produce a quick cash boost. Old electronics, clothing, or furniture can turn into real savings in a short time. Lower your recurring costs. Start with subscriptions you never use. Cancel the ones you barely touch. The money saved goes straight toward the fund. Negotiate bills where possible. Call your phone plan or insurance provider and ask for a better rate. You might find a small saving that adds up over 3 months. Change how you shop. Plan meals, write a week's menu, and shop with a list. Buying only what you need reduces waste and wasteful spending. Embrace no-spend periods. Try a 7-day or 14-day stretch with no non-essential purchases. It's a mental reset as much as a budget tactic. Use windfalls to accelerate progress. Any tax refunds, gifts, or bonuses should be added directly to the fund. Treat windfalls as accelerators, not bonuses to blow on things you don't need. Look for small daily improvements. Round up every purchase and move the difference to the savings account. It won't make you rich, but it adds up. Choose a safe home for the money. Put the fund in a high-yield savings account or a short-term money market. You want easy access if you need it, but not so easy that it's tempting to dip in for everyday wants. Avoid the temptation to slip the money into more aggressive investments. An emergency fund is about safety and liquidity, not growth. Keep it separate from your investing goals. Build a 3-month sprint plan you can follow. Weeks aren't magic, but a plan helps you stay on track. Here's a practical outline you can adapt. Week 1 is about setup. Calculate your target, open the dedicated account, and decide your automatic transfer amount. Add your first deposit to the fund so you can feel forward momentum. Week 2 is about income. Identify 1 or 2 realistic side gigs. Launch one of them and aim to bring in a steady paycheck by the end of the week. If you can't add a new income, you'll have to push harder on cutting costs. Week 3 brings a no-spend test and cost cuts. Commit to no discretionary spending for 7 days. Cancel 1 or 2 recurring charges you've been ignoring. Week 4 is a review. Recalculate your progress, adjust the transfer amount if needed, and compare target to reality. If you're behind, find at least 1 new source of income or 1 additional cost you can cut. That's the skeleton. Let's fill in the gaps with practical, repeatable moves you can use every month. First, when you set the auto transfer, pick a fixed date. Align it with your payday so the money moves immediately. If your payday varies, set it on the 1st and 15th of each month. Second, choose a savings cadence you can sustain. If $2,000 a month feels too heavy, break it into 2 smaller transfers. Any consistent amount beats a big, irregular push. Third, keep the fund separate in your mind and in your routine. Avoid dipping into it for anything that isn't a true emergency. The clearer the purpose, the easier to stay disciplined. Fourth, celebrate small wins along the way. Every time you reach a milestone, acknowledge it. Small wins keep momentum without turning the plan into a to-do list you dread. A few mistakes to avoid as you push toward the 3-month goal. Don't assume the plan will work without effort. This is not a magic trick. It's a habit you're building. Don't rely on credit or loans to cover emergencies while you're building. It is a safety net, not a financing plan. The fund should reduce stress, not transfer it to a bank. Don't compare your progress to others. People have different incomes, debts, and lives. Focus on your own numbers and your own schedule. Do keep your target realistic. If you live in an expensive city, you might need more time or more aggressive actions. Adjust the target and the timeline to fit your reality. Now, a short reminder about the psychology behind this plan. Building a fund is about reducing stress, not earning a movie-ready payoff. It's about having a dry, reliable cushion you can lean on when life throws a curveball. As you work, you'll notice a shift in how you think about money. You'll plan ahead instead of reacting to crises. That habit is the real gift of an emergency fund. To maximize your chances, pair the fund with simple money habits. Track essential expenses weekly. Review your automatic transfers monthly and adjust if your life changes. Use a simple question to stay on track. What does this decision do to my emergency fund? If the answer isn't clearly positive, pause and rethink. If you want to personalize this plan, start from your own numbers. Write down your monthly essentials. Add up the exact amounts you pay for rent, groceries, utilities, transport, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Then, estimate 3 months of that total. If you're unsure, estimate generously. The target is a buffer, not a precise math problem. The end goal is to get to a real, ready-to-use cushion in 3 months. You'll know you've made it when you look at your savings account and feel a real sense of security. If you're watching this and you're already halfway there, keep going. A small, consistent push is enough to finish strong. You don't need perfection, just progress. If you're new to personal finance, this plan may feel unfamiliar. It's okay to start small. Even a modest, disciplined start builds mental momentum and discipline that pay off later. A quick, practical example might help. Suppose your 3 months of essentials total $6,000. You can start with $1,000 the first month, $2,000 the second month, and $3,000 the third month. This gradual ramp keeps the process practical if you're balancing debt and other needs. Remember to act now. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll feel the relief of real financial safety. 3 months is enough time to build a sturdy shield if you stay consistent. If you enjoyed this approach, you can tweak the numbers to fit your life. The framework works whether you're single, sharing expenses, or supporting a family. It's flexible, not rigid. Now I want to hear from you. How much are you aiming to save in 3 months? What's the one change you'll make this week to push you forward? Share your plan in the comments. If you have a question that's holding you back, leave it there and I'll try to help. If you found value in this, hit the like button. It helps others find this practical, no-nonsense guide. Subscribing will bring you more real money help, not hype. Before you go, think about one action you can take today. It might be opening a savings account, setting up a transfer, or listing items to sell. Pick one, do it, and keep the momentum. The plan is simple, but it requires consistency. 3 months is long enough to establish a habit and short enough to stay focused. The result is a dependable cushion you can rely on. If you want more ideas on managing money without heavy jargon, tell me. I'll tailor future videos to keep things clear, practical, and doable for you. This is your moment to start building a real emergency fund. 3 months of essentials, automatic saving, and a little extra income can get you there. It's within reach if you take small steps and keep them steady. We'll wrap it up now. Remember, the aim is not to save a fortune, but to give yourself a reliable buffer you don't have to think about every day. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your plan to build an emergency fund. Tell me your target amount, your timeline, and the one change you're making this week. Your plan could inspire someone else watching this video.